Hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. As the title suggests, this speed build is a sorority house. Since Windenburg came around, I really thought that this is a perfect campus area. I thought it was just looking, you know what, so cool to be a campus, the old town of Windenburg. And when it was, I think it was not last May, this May, I think, something like that. I was like, I want to do a sorority, type of let's play, but it was the same time that the Legacy started one, so I was like, yeah, probably people will start telling, oh, you copied that from the Legacy, so I was like, let's not do that. But when I actually, was planning about it, I just loved how Windenburg looked like to be a whole campus. It just looks the perfect thing for it to be a campus because it's a nice, solid, enclosed area that people can go around, and I really liked that. I really did. And when I searched on the gallery, there were, I think, only two, to be honest, sorority / fraternity houses that were actually like decent, and I could actually enjoy them. So since then I was like, well, I get it, it's a big build to do, it's not something that everyone will download, but it's just, I don't know, it's so cool. And I always loved sororities and fraternities and all of that, like, little stuff. As a little kid, I always wanted to be in a sorority, like, I thought it was so cool. So yeah, that's what I'm building today. I'm building the sorority house, which is nice. It's very nice, it's very interesting. It took me a long time. If this is your first build of mine that you're seeing, welcome. Thank you. I hope that you haven't left. I'm kinda annoying, let me tell you. I usually build things to I build things with way too many details. I go crazy with details because I feel like this is what adds realism. And I really like when my builds look like they are from real life. So this is something that I actually put too much effort in it. And usually other builders, which I envy, I totally envy, they build things within few hours, and when I mean few hours, I mean 2 or 3 hours, so their videos usually end up being 20 minutes, and when they say 20 minutes, they usually speed up the video by 5 times or 6 times, and I'm right here speeding the video by 10 times. So yeah, welcome. I take a lot of time to actually build. I know where things are in the menu because, well, I've built a lot of things. You can just go to my gallery and see by your own. But I'm just very indecisive, to be honest, and I don't know, I just put way too many details, like even the little things, which is the main reason why I don't really download many things from the gallery. I download things only from specific people. From specific people, because I don't know, I feel like not many people put much details, which I get. It takes a lot of time to put details, but I don't know, I enjoy them. Also, I never do my builds, that would be a very rare case scenario. I very rarely do my builds in one sitting. Let's see, this sorority house took me 5 hours, which is not much. It's not a little time, it's not the shortest one, but for 8, I think it's pretty good actually. Well, 5 hours, yeah, it's pretty good. I usually take 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours, and I have done builds to 20 hours. It depends on how much I want to experiment with what I'm gonna do, or how many details I wanna put, basically, or if I'm very strapped into time. So yeah, I've built that little thing 1 month ago, so as you can tell, I was not very strapped in time. I don't know, I just haven't released it. Well, I started building it, like I'm carrying the line. I started building it on a month ago, but I finished that, yeah, okay, 15 days ago. So yeah, as I told you, I'm not doing them in one sitting because I like just taking the time and thinking, do I like that? Because as I told you, I'm indecisive, and if I have few setbacks, usually taking the time off really helps, because afterwards you see things with a different eye, and I really like that. I will do more than the sorority house. I have in plans a fraternity house, which I have already finished. It's going to be out next Sunday. Basically, in the whole month of October, I am going to release at least one build per week. I think this week I'm going to release one more build, but it's actually a very small one, so it doesn't really count, I guess. Well, it counts, but you know. So yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. And I'm going to do the fraternity. I will actually do dorms too. And I have in plans, I don't really know when I will do them, because I haven't even started to do them. I will actually do a library. I feel like that makes kind of sense to actually have a library. I think I'm 90% sure that there is a mod that it is called Get to College, Get to University. One of these, or maybe both. And I will actually try and get it and see what type of venues it has. So if it has, like, I don't know, some sort of a big type of thing, like a big building, I will try and build that too. So if you play with that little venue, you can download it and play. Yeah, but I will do for sure. Like, I think the Windenburg, this specific part of Windenburg, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh crap, I don't know. I wanna say 6, 7. Let's Google it, because I don't really recall. Let's see, if I Google it, I'm sure that I will get with a result. I think there are 3 and then 4? Like, maybe 8? What I'm gonna do with a lot? Windenburg seems 4, okay. See, that's easy. Please tell me that someone in Google has a map. Oh yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, crap. Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, but yeah, we'll do a dorm. I will do the fraternity, which I already have done. We have the sorority, this is 3. I'm thinking maybe a coffee shop would make sense. But then again, I think I released a not diner, like a brunch stuff place, but that's kind of different. Yeah, I'll probably do a coffee place too, and the library. I have these 5 in mind. I don't know what else, but I will take that one. As I told you, this is going to take probably a long time, so don't expect it to be within the month, because as I told you, I've only built this thing. For the rest of the month, I have other plans for builds, basically. What else did I want to mention? There was something else that I want to mention. Let me think. Oh yeah, I was actually fixing like how you see the tunnel. When you visit someone's tunnel, how you actually see it with the playlist and everything. And I was basically fixing that, like, to make it look a bit more organized, I guess it's the word that I'm gonna use here. I think 2 weeks ago. And I decided, you know what, let's put the videos into playlist, the speed wheels, not the videos, the speed wheels. Well, they were in a playlist. I'm not saying that correctly. Basically, if you go into my channel, you will see that the speed wheels are in one playlist, but then they're separated into smaller playlists, which means that I have separated like the modern houses, the old houses, the classic houses, the houses that I basically take from shows, and I plop them into, oh my god, that was loud. Okay, Skype, thank you. What I was saying, yeah, the houses that I basically recreate from shows and I put them into, oh Jesus Christ, Skype, how does this, I don't know how it closes, it's Skype preview. Damn it. But yeah, I was actually organizing that and realized that I have done so many modern builds, and from old style builds they're like that limited. I think 2 or something like that. I'm like, really? This is all the old houses that I've done? For real though? And I felt so bad, like straight up so bad, because oh god, can you shut up? Jeez, how can I make that thing shut up? Damn it, I think system sounds? Maybe speakers? Nah, I'll try system sounds and we shall see. Because that's loud. What I was saying, god damn it. Welcome. Okay, it was not system sounds. God damn it! No, I'm not having fun. Okay. You know what? I'll just close all the sounds. Good. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay, now I am. I don't even recall what I was saying. Yeah, and I just felt very bad. I just recalled, because many people actually don't like modern houses, and I get that. Like, I can't really build anything other than modern houses because I don't know, I feel like I'm a bit better than that. But the thing is that I am, like, because I like them, I tend to build them a bit better. But then again, when I build old houses, I put more effort into them because I'm not good at them. I can't decorate old houses, and I felt kind of bad. For all of these people. But the good thing is the fraternity house is again old style. Every build from, you know, that is basically for university. It's or college, I don't know, however you wanna call it. It's basically old style. At least from the outside. And I also have in plans for this month one more build that's kinda on Windenberg style. I don't even recall. Oh yeah, the other one is completely different. It's not old, it's not new. Okay, yeah, basically that. I don't know. Well, you can use this house for something else apart from an actual sorority. The thing is, yeah, I did design it for a sorority. It's a very pink house, but I guess you can actually use it for many other things. I feel like if you remove a few things, like if you tone down the pink, I actually built that, which is not the original, how I originally have done that. The recording and everything basically, it just terminated, and I was like, great, I just spent 3 hours of my life doing build for nothing. That was good. And it has few same aspects, but it's again a bit different. The previous time I did not go so heavy into the pink. Well, this time it's more of a magenta color, purplish, but I don't know, I feel like since it is a sorority and it's not a dorm, like, you know, I wanted to have that girly feeling heavily. And if you watch my videos, you know that I don't do pink. I don't like pink. I hate pink basically. But I decided, you know what, let's do it pink, since it is a girly thing, and many people who basically do let's plays with sorority type of things, they do wanna like show how girly or how mean the girls in the sorority are. So I felt like that would be good to do. That's why it's so pink. So I guess if you do tone down the pink, you can easily use it for just the family house. I guess that would be possible for sure. Well, why not? Or even, an orphanage. As I see it would be cool as that. Even though I don't know if someone does let's play like that. I don't know. Maybe. Is there an orphanage challenge? Should there be an orphanage challenge? Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, it's okay. Really. At first Skype, now my freaking phone. Anybody else? Like, let me mute it. Okay, thank you. So yeah, it's very girly. I like the fact it's very girly. I chose for this sorority to have, the rainbows. I felt like it would be cool to have, the little rainbows and stuff. Also, I think that I'm not completely sure, but I had in mind to do another type of, well, I'm actually not 100% sure. I know that there are sororities that the girls live in, and then there are the fraternities that usually the boys go to. Their dorms are usually the ones that the university has built, but how do you call the ones that have both boys and girls? I mean, there is a thing, right? I'm not... Well, shouldn't there be? I'm not sure, but I feel like there should be an option. I don't know. Because I go to university and I don't have that system. So I don't really know how it works. I just know it from the movies, and I've never seen the movies like a house that it would be some sort of sorority or fraternity that somebody built it, but both boys and girls can go. But it's not for everyone, you will have to go through specific tests. I was thinking to do something like that. I actually got that from somewhere, let me be completely honest. When I was growing up, one of my two favorite movies was Lilo and Stitch and Monsters Inc. So when Monsters University came around, I was so pumped, and I actually got that idea from Monsters University because, how Sue and Mike go into a, I don't know, thing that fraternity, I guess, since they were boys, I think, the outcasts are there. So I felt like, maybe to create I think for all the outcasts, but not dorms. I wanna basically do the dorms kind of disgusting, not high-end, but I wanna do another type of thing that is high-end, but it is, for the outcast. But boys and girls can live there. I don't know if there is a thing like that. I will need to search that, but if it is, let me know. And if there isn't, I guess I kinda get it. But then again, why not? Why not? I don't know. So yeah, what else did I want to tell you? Well, most of the time I'm basically blabbing, so that's a good thing, This is what we usually do when a build is 30 minutes. This is what I tend to do. So for the rooms, I went for one, for the queen of the sorority. And then I created, the queen obviously has room, a big with a double bed. I will change that, it won't stay like that. I think I changed that, yeah, I do change that. The queen needs to have a big room. I added here a fireplace, and then I did like 2 rooms with double beds for the girls that usually, basically follow the queen, I guess, around. And then there is the room that you already see me building, because I feel like in every sorority there is that little one girl that really wants to go in the sorority, has nothing to do with the sorority, but she's just a bit too not perfect for them. And I don't know, maybe they torture her, so they basically put her in that little room in the basement. Not the basement, in the first floor, in that little tiny little space, but she is probably extremely excited about the fact that she lives with all these girls, or, they're just torturing her, and they will basically make her leave when they make fun of her. And then there is these two rooms that the girls need to share bedrooms, that they're actually like two beds in each room. I added the little rainbow sign in every room, to show pride for being in that sorority. I actually really like that idea, showing the pride, and like maybe it's kind of mandatory, I guess. I don't know. I just felt like it was cute. I don't know, I just like the idea. And they tried to personalize each and every space. The queen obviously has the big room it's squeaky clean, and then I tried to basically add few little elements that will basically show the personality of each girl that would be living there or sleeping there. So yeah, I tried to basically personalize them a bit. I felt like in that specific room, basically in all the share rooms, that the girls will probably share drawers, they would be like, that half is mine, that half is yours. And as you see, the one is very heavily decorated with all these perfumes and nail polishes, and she has a teddy bear, and the other one is pretty empty. So I just felt like that was a cute little addition, and that's what I did. This room actually gave me major anxiety because I didn't know how to place the beds properly so I can, make them look cool and to work, so each and every girl again will have her own space. And then there is also the top floor in which there's basically a party space. In this floor I will add the gym. I wanted to basically add a study. I felt like, okay, to be honest, I played a bit on the Sims 3 that they had the universities and all of that fun stuff. I could actually take Sims 2 too, but I've never played Sims 2 University, so I would be more excited to basically discover everything. Plus, I think I would be extremely mad if Sims got stuck in places. I got extremely upset many times in the Sims 3 with that. But yeah, I basically installed Sims 3, at least the packs that I have, and I played a bit around on university just to see what type of rooms and spaces they have on university and on the sororities and the dorms. So they had a gym, so I wanted to have a gym. I feel like it's kind of important, like to basically work out. I did not add a weight machine. I feel like that wouldn't be something that the queen herself would basically be like, yeah, that's cool, do weights. I don't think that. So that's why I didn't add a weight machine. But books, I feel like, yeah, it's good to know books because, self-defense and stuff, I think it's good. Maybe I'm thinking about karate here. I don't know, whatever, you get what I'm saying. And I wanted another space basically for skill building. The thing is, neither in this one nor in the fraternity a space like that exists. Basically, no, it doesn't, the fraternity. I just wanted, a space with the telescope and all of these big objects that came with the Sims 4, which it would be cool if they didn't. So yeah, and I decided to basically skip that little thing, and I made this space as a party space, with all the good things that came with get together and stuff. And the other little like octagonal, I think it's probably octagonal, will be a karaoke thing. I originally tried to do, because I was very heavily on having a Jenga thing, the darts maybe, and the chess table. The thing is, it was pretty empty there, and I was like, I asked that to my boyfriend. I was like, that's don't really go here, right? It was like, yeah, they actually don't at all. Like, I don't really think that girls who would be in a sorority that girly would possibly play darts. So I was like, yeah, but what should I add? And we were basically checking the catalog. You will see that. Yeah, see right now. And he was like, a karaoke bar. So, usually they would go there and scream and think that every single one of them will basically sing so good. So yeah, that's what I did, and I was so excited with the idea of a karaoke like little thing. I know this is not a proper karaoke thing, and I know that they're actually going to add karaoke in city living, but for now this will have to do. If you get city living, you can easily change that. But the good thing with this build is I usually tend to basically go all out in my builds, and by that I mean I will use as many packs as possible. I will use whatever I want as long as I get that perfect thing in my mind. But in this one I was very strict, and I was like, I will only use Get Together and Base Game. So you can basically download that if you have Get Together, which I feel like it's nice because not everyone has every single pack, and I think it is good to basically limit stuff sometimes. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out only by using these packs. Actually, I was very impressed. At first I was like, it's going to have nothing. And the fraternity is going to be the same, apart the fact that I used, I think, Get to Work too. I feel like maybe, why not? So yeah, I made a small, little space out there. I used many flowers in this one. I made it very colorful, basically to show the personality of the girls. They are very colorful, they are very well taken care of, and they like green, they like vibrant things that show how elegant and very sick they are. So yeah, I was very happy with that little space out there, and I think we are actually almost done, and we'll jump into the screenshots in about 1 minute. If you do want to download this sorority house or load, or however you want to use it, let me tell you that this house is already in the gallery, and you can download it by either setting my username, which is the exact same as you're seeing it here, or down below there will be a link that will actually take you to the gallery, and you can just click on that on the gallery's website, and you can basically click on that and just that easily just get it, just get it, and it will basically download the next time that you are you're opening the game. If you want, I can basically put an external link for all of you guys out there, but just let me know, I can do it easily. But yeah, I think that's it. I really like the screenshots. I took a lot of screenshots, and you can really see it with a better look. I used a lot of curtains, so you can basically close them up and have no one basically, watch at you. And I don't really like how the curtains actually look purple for reasons. I thought they were pink. I don't know, I didn't really get that. But as I already told you, it is only, from Get Together and Base Game. So, I worked with what I could, and I think that's very important. Yeah, I don't think that I want to say anything else. Oh, here the curtains actually look different. I don't know, it might be the lighting? Not sure. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this build. Let me know in the comments down below if you did like it. Let me know if you have any ideas on other builds about university or colds or anything you want, because it always makes my day. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will have an amazing day, and take care. Bye!